Alright guys, I'm again starting this episode off with some exciting news. If you remember, we built this airport in the last episode. How could we not remember? And it doesn't look like there's any people on it. It's never made money, but there's people on the shuttle. Yeah. Just 3 people, obviously, so it's not a whole lot at the moment. It's not going to break any records, but these people mean that our whole line is working, and there's another person, means our whole line is working, so that our airport tactic is going to be able to connect all the islands, and this airport should eventually grow to be like a big old stop, which is very exciting. So just these couple people here is like a proof of concept, which is fantastic. And then also this line over here, we got a couple cargo on it, so pretty sweet. 2 fuel, and it is doing our what are we calling this, priority goods strategy, I guess, if you may. And so yeah, they're just delivering the priority goods, which is great. And yeah, our airport is working, so I think eventually we're gonna want to add some more capacity to it, but just having the little plane just as a proof of concept is awesome. So very cool. And let us, as for this episode, these are going to be really pretty in the time lapses too, time lapse videos I make. But anywho, in this video, I mentioned it in the last one, but we got to prioritize some deliveries so that these cities actually start growing a lot more. And then if time permits, which we should be able to start doing it in this episode, but definitely want to start making these big enough so that the Union Pacific train can just like blast through all the mini stations. And I'm thinking this guy will go to literally just the ends of the line, the terminals, with one stop at the airport, so that the whole rest of the map is easy to connect in. And I think that'll work really well. And hey, we're gonna have 4 people. Sweet. So let's get started. Oh, and welcome, by the way. It is October of 1934. And you know what, one thing I would do, these are like exactly what I was picturing for what to put on this line. I'd really like to make these guys really high maintenance, because I mean their cost is always going to be relatively trivial, and I just really like the vibe. That's like the exact tram I was thinking. If we ever like don't get enough capacity, we can switch them out, but at the moment I like them like that. And then honestly, where are these people coming? Where is this one guy? Eloise Wilson. Where is she coming from? Destination industrial building in Aerith. Cool. But where does she live? Like how did she get to the airport? I'm pretty sure the train hasn't come by really soon. Details. Residential building, Stone. Car owner, no. So she couldn't have drove here. She lives in Stone. Did she walk here? What, like, I'm so confused. How did she get here? And I think just her own little private tram. So anywho, let us get on with the show. And whoa. 55 people waiting? Okay, you gotta be upgraded. I think we just unlocked some cool buses in the last episode. So, oh, we have the London buses. I mean, our first London bus has to be red, right? Like, there's no doubt about it. 3 mil. London bus. 58 people? These guys carry 58 people each? That is more than I was thinking. Oh, buddy, come on. Yo, turn around, dude. I replaced him just a moment too late. Oh. I guess I'll let him sort himself out. There's another guy coming right now, but man, have I done it like 2 seconds earlier. London buses are pretty sweet. There's a lot of people waiting at the station. This is an acceptable tram alternative. Really like these. They're gonna board all the people? They are, okay. Now we have one after the other, but oh well. And all sweet! Just as we're getting passenger planes, just as we're getting demand for passenger planes, we're actually unlocking passenger planes. I don't know if that sentence made sense, but wow, that is beautiful as well. I think at this point on in the playthrough, I will probably, that is really cool as well, but I think it's electric. I'll probably keep getting distracted. And it's no biggie because, dude, when did we get over $200 million? We're making so much money I don't even like know what to do with it or know when we're getting it. But okay, we're doing just truck stops. So let's do one here. And I mean, that's probably good enough. And should I put one here to grow the city? Maybe? I don't mind. Like, I don't like bulldozing any existing commercial buildings to make room for like just like super section part of the city. So I just like letting them grow naturally. So I just kind of let them do whatever. Like if there's a residential building that wants to pop up in this industrial zone, like go for it, man. Your property values are going to be low, but I'm not going to stop you, right? So let's probably fine for now. And these ones are close enough to the bus or the main central yard. I mean, close is a strong term, but close enough that we can just do trucks. We have like decently fast trucks now. Cargo truck. Horncastle. Nice. Okay. And where are we going to put deliveries? Let's put them on 10. For some reason I like doing deliveries on the last route. Okay, and I'm just going to make another one, and then we can buy trucks at the same time. Oh, hold on a second. We haven't even placed down the truck stops. So let's do... Oh, we have our first like apartment building kind of thing. Little umbrellas. I think, is this our first? I don't even want to call it a skyscraper because that'll be a joke compared to later in the game, but that's definitely our biggest building so far that I've noticed. The keyword being that I've noticed. I haven't really been looking, but I don't remember seeing buildings that big. And let's do something like this and something like that. It'll be pretty good. So now we're going to have 2 deliveries set up. That should help grow the cities quite significantly. Oh. What? Oh, there's no road connecting them. Okay. Fine. If you insist, I'll build you a road. Guard truck. Stone. Deliveries. And I suppose I'll build you a road. Is it really not a road? Where does this road go? Oh yeah, there really isn't a road. Okay. Should be easy enough. Okay. And I'm going to want that to be a country medium road, please. It's not perfectly aligned with the ground, but honestly I don't care. And let's just upgrade all these because that's going to take forever for the trucks to get around. Start upgrading the dirt roads. Typically I don't upgrade the dirt roads, and I would never do it for civilian cars, but for the cargo trucks, I feel like it's worth it. Because yeah, I don't like spurring demand for private vehicles. I'd like them to force, like I like them to use my public transit. So like this airport, there's literally no private connections at all. It's just in the middle of nowhere. But we do have, again, I'm confused on where these people are spawning. If you guys have any idea, let me know. Maybe they're just people that live off in like the boonies. We do have a brick here, all 6 brick. Oh cool, this guy has 2 compartments, which is nice. That is huge. And dude, I like this plane. This is a satisfying plane. And let's see, what are we doing? Keep getting distracted. But it's okay, that's kind of the name of the game at this point. So let's do cargo. We're going to want some all trucks for sure. And I guess this guy is the fastest, 60 kilometers. Let's do 6, so we can put 3 on each line. And then we just did, was it Horncastle? Yeah, I think I forgot to name that one, deliveries and stone. Stone, stone, stone. ST stone. Okay. Cool. Well, that was easy. And now we have... So the city's going to grow. Carlton is going to grow. Maybe we do... I'd like to connect Carlton in, but I don't really want to drive a train over here, so I might just do a bus. Bus for this guy. Do we have any, like, cross-country bus-looking things? Once we get the Greyhound... I mean, that's kind of... No, that's not cross-country. This looks like a safari thing. Alright, this looks like a safari thing. I'll make a little cross-country bus. But once we get the Greyhound, I'm going to switch up to the Greyhound just for vibes. Honestly, that's not a top priority for me at the moment. So let's do... I think it's going to be important to get this express train just ripping through, and then have the commuter trains come more often. And that is... Dude, a ridiculous amount of resources. Where's the Great Eastern? Great Eastern? Oh, that's it. He's coming. So... Yeah, let me just look around. That's deliveries. That's deliveries. Deliveries. Water bridge. Oh, these don't have deliveries, but we also don't have any cargo up this way. And I don't really want to extend the cargo network right now. I kind of like passengers. At this point, passengers. But I don't know. I'm just kind of interested in building up the passenger network. So... Maybe we can duplicate some of these trucks, though. Let's see. I mean, none of these backlogs are too bad. Plastics. Okay. Horncastle. Those backlogs are too bad. This is a bad backlog. We're going to need a 5th train. And again, what do we need on this? We have 500 logs, 300 oil, 200 refined oil, 200... So oil and logs. And then I think coming the other way, it's gondolas. So it's just going to be basically just a... Yeah, wheat. Okay, so it's basically just going to be a massive train. Maybe we build another train and make it huge, because that isn't actually that big at all. Yeah, this train is tiny. Let's edit this one and make him... Dude, 110 capacity? What were we thinking? I do wish the old cars would kind of go away sooner, though. Or if there's... Maybe there's a... No, I don't see any way to filter these. Is this a filter? If you guys know how to filter the old ones out, let me know. Let's do... So we're going to need some more of everything, basically. So... A lot more wood. Decent amount more oil. And some more gondolas. Let's do gray. And... I don't have to design them this closely. Maybe like one more boxcar. And that'll make him. That'll help. He's not going to be a huge boy, but I think that roughly doubled in size. Maybe not quite doubled, but it'll help. And honestly, I don't feel that strongly about designing another train right now. Maybe I do. First, actually, how fast can these guys go? They can go 60, 80. Okay, so we're looking for an 80, but we have been unlocking some cool new steam trains. Wow, these are beautiful. Maybe we do this guy, even though he can go faster. Actually, this one is perfect. Let's do this one. 85, and then he has 2,000 of power instead of 1,000. So basically, we can make this guy twice as big. And I think this is definitely the line to do it on. So let's do, I guess, just a little bit of everything again. And maybe some brown in here. And let's do How does green look on this? I don't remember. How does blue look on this? I don't remember. I do spend a lot of time simply just designing my trains, but I mean, if you're not going to have fun with it, why bother then? So this guy's still good. We want to get this guy to at least mediocre. And let's do something like this. Something like that. Couple more of these guys. This guy's 247 capacity. Alright, we gotta speed it up a little bit. And dude, there's a lot on this guy. Okay, mediocre. So we have a little bit more leeway. And I think that's gonna be, that's a train, dude. That is a train. Let's get him to 400 capacity, and then we'll call it. And that has to be just about good. Maybe like, dude, can you believe how big trains we're getting? This is absolutely insane. Let's finish with the caboose. 401 capacity, $27 million. Let us watch this guy come out. That is Horncastle North. Sweet, and we still have over $200 million. That's insane. Wow, that's pretty. I like the red highlights. Dude, it's crazy how big steam engines are. It is fun playing through this and seeing the increase, because I think last game I did, my only real game that I spent 100 hours in, I started in 1900, so I didn't really get the increase in scale that I did in this one, starting at the like small trains. Ooh, I like the green gondola. That is pretty. Wow. So I think this is our first mega train. Mega train, I would clarify, classify, define, whatever, as 400 capacity or more. And this one is 401 capacity. As you can tell, it literally just keeps going. Absolutely insane. But the speed limits are pretty similar. The other 4 trains on this line have 80. This guy's 85. But I would be shocked if he ever made that top speed with how big he is. And he just keeps going and going and going. And here's a caboose. You're telling me this isn't a caboose? There's a little hideaway on it. And see, this is what if you're on the back of the train, the camera follows the front of the train. So you can never just like role play as a guy in the caboose, because the camera will just fly around. And dude, look at how small that train is. That was a big train for like back in the day. What, 5 years ago when we bought that? But then, dude, that train is monstrous. Will it even fit in the station? Now I feel like all the other trains we've got are too small. That is a mega train for sure. That's crazy. Wow. Dude, we have such ridiculous... I mean, I guess this isn't quite ridiculous amount of trains, but 5 trains on this line right here. Oh man, he has to stop. Hey buddy, let's have you stop a little bit sooner. You can stop right here if you want. Oh, we're up to like modern signals. Oh no, does that mean I have to manually replace every signal? Because that's not happening. Sorry guys. I don't know if I'm ever going to have the motivation to go through and manually replace all the signals. Please tell me there's a way to do this easily. Because yeah, that is going to be painful. And dude, that train goes up to literally halfway of this train. That is insane. But this guy will help to alleviate some of the backlog, which is just insane. And I do want to see this guy actually load up and get into the station. Is this as long as we could go? It is not as long as we could go. Maybe... I don't think he's gonna fit. Dude, no way, he's not fitting that at all, not even close. Let's extend this. Well, I don't want to break him. Dude, he's so long. Okay. Alright. I don't know if he'll complain about this. Let's just see how long this will go. We're definitely going to want the longest possible. Okay, that's the longest possible. Whoops. I'm not going to connect it quite yet because, again, I don't really want to break his pathfinding. I don't think it'll break his pathfinding, but I don't know. I'm just playing it safe. So this is going to be a massive station. But again, as you guys can tell... Alright, I feel less worried about breaking the pathfinding for this train. Let's see what happens. For some reason, I just don't want to mess with that massive train. Alright, let's see what he does. Is he just going to go all the way out? No, because I think he goes to the platforms. Okay. Which makes sense. Let's see how much... Oh, there's another train already. Crazy. How much capacity does this guy have? 93 oil, 92 wood, 68 coal. So he's traveling... He's basically a full load. Like some of the refined goods, he doesn't have a lot, but basically a full load. And we still have... Dude, literally, you can't even tell that that train was even here. So I think eventually we make all these trains bigger. Again, I don't really feel too strongly about editing that right now, but that is a... That's a mega train. And so let's do some cargo platforms. And I don't think we need to edit any of the lines. Like the alternate platforms, I mean, because all we did was extend them. We didn't add platforms. So I'll speed it up a little bit. And then, do I feel strongly about adding cargo buildings? I guess so. So it's already laggy doing this. And later on in the game we go, it's just going to get more and more laggy. So it'll just be easier to do it. Oh, really? Wow, it's really laggy. Why is it so laggy doing this in my autosave? Dude, later on in the game it's going to be so that we like can't edit stations at all. This is ridiculous. Okay. There's one little... Oh, wait. Oh, no. What did I do here? Why did I put a platform over here? I think that's... Yeah, that looks correct. Okay, so now I should be able to do this. Yep. Sweet. Wow, this is... Why does it get so laggy in the configure menu? Maybe, again, from a game developer perspective, maybe they could, like, turn off when you're in configure mode. They could, like, turn off the super detailed models and, like, switch to, like, a lesser modeled thing or something so that it doesn't lag out as much, because that was really laggy. And, okay, now the Mega Train should be able to go in there, no problem. Okay, so now let's actually get to upgrading these stations so we can get commuter service here. And where is he right now? He's at the terminal heading north. So let us start at the other end of the map. This map is absurdly huge, and that one's fine. So let's start editing this one. I think he'll complain, but he shouldn't stop. I don't think he should stop. These passengers might lose all their... Wow, that's a lot of people, dude. These trucks all full? No, they're empty, but... Okay, so these passengers are gonna lose their spot probably, but sorry passengers, must be done. Demand will come back. Cities will grow, demand will come back. For now, just hang out. You're getting extended holiday in... What city is this? Horncastle. And so let's do... I have not made a passenger station video yet, but it's also on my list. Something like this, and then we're going to do passenger buildings on the other side. Are there any people? There are still people. I don't know where they hung out. I guess they did just hang out in the building. But okay, so Now, is this station exactly halfway? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, great. It is halfway. So on the middle two, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 and 5, these two. We're going to want to bust in the middle. I think... is that how I had it? Actually... can't remember if that's how I had it or not. Alright, bear with me for a second here because it's been a minute since I've built one of these. And I don't think when I built them, I don't think I had a standard really. So again, I'm trying to play not paused. So it's good that we don't have a lot of trains on this line yet. And I think, let me extend this out one more so that it's 9. And then on the 5th one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, right here. Let's bulldoze the middle tracks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. And then we're gonna do double slip switches, which typically I don't like to build, but in stations are actually really helpful and easy because you have exact starting and end points. Yeah, like this. So they're easy to build. And then speed limit doesn't matter because we're inside the station, literally. And then we can just do... And then now if we look at the platforms, they'll be perfectly split in half. So one platform is 4 long, then platform alternate is going to be 4 long as well. And the trains just switch over just however they want. Ah, catenary! What the heck? Get out of here. Why would it do that? Again, default to keep... But okay. Now we just have to track everything in, which I'm gonna push this back a little bit more, and then we're gonna want, eventually we're gonna want to 4-track everything, but for now, we're just gonna pipe them in. Okay, that should fix that side. And then same business over here, and then we're basically just going to repeat this process for every station. So, okay, at least it's not too hard, and then it'll be easy to 4-track everything because we have a 4th platform track already. But that is not a top priority now because we... Oh, actually, it will be a top priority. Will it be? Wow. It will be eventually, but I don't feel strongly about it right now. So let's do... what is this? Horncastle on the way to Hadla. I think I looked up how to pronounce it. It's Hadla. That seems very unsatisfying. So he's actually... Oh, because we don't have a commuter train yet, he is going to stop. But eventually we're going to remove it, so... it's going to look a little bit ugly for now. But... yeah, it's going to look a little bit ugly because he's going to like stick out. But this is just kind of temporary until we get actual commuter trains. What is this? Train 19, no path. Oh. 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 Oh dear. Well, that's going to cause a problem. Okay. Did I mention this guy's a big boy? Because this guy's a big boy. Well, we're going to need to do a temporary crossover and then make the station a lot bigger. Because he's going to hold up traffic if he's just stuck there. Can signal really get out of here? Okay, you go ahead, big boy. Oh no. Is he going to Horncastle? You can do it, come on. You just have to think hard about it. Why is he stopping? Oh. Okay, so this needs to be 8 times longer. And I'd like to extend it, which way? Oh, what is this thing? 1937? That thing is crazy looking. That's definitely a mod. I don't remember seeing that. We can extend this way, will be easier. So once this guy leaves, we'll extend. guess I can just extend this side of the track for now. Wow, that's a big extension. Wow. Okay, that's about as long as we can get. And let us, again, trying to play on not pausing time. So this will be painful for any trains coming. Dude, this guy's like in an action movie. All the tracks are getting destroyed right behind him. Okay, so that's as long as this station needs to be. And we gotta do this fast because we have trains coming back. So we'll cargo platform it up after this. Let's connect it in. Are we able to make this a little bit more of a gradual turn? Yes, we are. Something like this. Something like that. And now we can just do a little crossover, a little switchy swoo. Is this the station? Yeah, that's the station. Let's do this. Oh my. Come on. Work with me, track. Oh, you son of a bee. Freaking electrified lines. Okay. Great. So we're back in action. We don't want electrified lines. It's going to get me every single episode. And are there any more towers? I think we're good. Yeah, I think this should be good. Now let's platform this up, because this looks funny. Platforms, cargo. If I really wanted to surround it with cargo stations, I guess I could. Or storage, whatever you want to call it. Okay, great. And I don't feel strongly about it right now, but at least our mega train will fit there. So where were we? We just did the Horncastle station. That one looks pretty good. Oh, come on. The poor little civs have to live in the with no platform roofs. We are not uncivilized. We can give them roofs. Okay, we'll make sure they have some underpass. It's probably fine. I don't know, it doesn't cost any money, so whatever. And let's do, I think that should be a platform as well, right? Cool. Alright, great. So that's one done. What, did we lose people? I swear we had 68 and 68, unless the train ripped through here. The train has not gotten there yet. So I wonder if we just lost people? It's kind of weird. But okay, the bus is here. I haven't even looked at this bus yet. That's such a fun bus. The double-decker. And people have the right idea, dude. If you want to sit out in the... If you want to sit out in the weather, you can. If you don't want to, you can sit down. Very satisfying. Okay, so let's do this one. We do have a little bit of room to expand. We just need one little dongle. So I think we'll go... Yeah, we gotta go this way. So let's expand it. Cargo train's currently on the other side of the map. Let's bulldoze in this stuff. I think that should be good enough, because I think, again, this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, I think I made them all uniform. So just one little expansion should be good. And then we'll connect them back in. Oh, actually, no. We're gonna wanna make the rest of the track first. Okay. And let's do... Bam. I'm just gonna, it's just easier to build them just to visualize things. Okay, and then that should be 1, 2, 3, 4. X right here. And we should have 1, 2, 3, 4 on that side, which we do. Now let us reconnect everything in so the line doesn't get mad at us. And we should be just about... This should go pretty quickly. It's not the most, now that we have like the pretty much standardized design of what to do and what not to do. Should go quick. Again, we're going to 4-track everything to let the express train just rip through these stations, but for now, not a big priority. We just want to get all these stations set up first, and then maybe get some commuter trains on it. Cool, cool. Don't forget to toggle these as yes. And let us connect here, and I think we should be just about good to go. Cool. Alright. And again, something like this. And now let us platform it up. Something like this, and then what is this error I'm getting? Cannot connect all stations. What is... Oh, just the alternate platform thing. He's confused. Okay. And so that way he's fine. On the way back, he is not fine. He needs to go to 3 or 4. Cool. Looking good there. This is going smooth. I like it. How about some overhangs? Is that what this is called? No, just roofs. Yeah, I think the early 1800s, or just 1800s in general style station is my favorite. This one's fine, I guess, but I don't know. It's just me. Okay. It's probably good enough. I mean, yeah, good enough. Let's just leave it like that. And cool. So that one is set up. Let's just keep moving, I guess. This one is going to be maybe harder to expand. Oh, since when do we have the upgraded signals? We already put down upgraded signals. We must have done that when I was on autopilot in the last episode, or the mega episode. And then once we get these commuter trains and express trains set up, then the airport should finally have demand, in which case we'll upgrade the capacity of the airport. Right now we just got to get these set up. Did I make it one long already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I did not. Okay. Hopefully this bridge doesn't give me an issue. I feel like that bridge is going to give me an issue. I feel like this is going to give me an issue. Hopefully it doesn't give me an issue. It does. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. Okay, it's clipping a little bit, but just ignore it. That's not ideal, but I just ignore the clipping. It's fine. Okay. Passenger buildings, passenger platforms. And our train is going to get mad at us. Thankfully he's on the other side of the map. I think that was halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Let's do something like this, something like that, something like this, and something like that. Cool, cool. Double slip these guys. I think if we didn't click yes on this, it would throw an error anyway, so it should be easy to tell. And nope. Okay. Looks good, I think. This should be good, I think. Yep. And again, these are eventually going to be 4 tracks, but for now, they're just kind of little duples like this. And dude, these trains look small now. Like this one just looks small compared to the other one. And let's do this guy. Let's fix his upsettiness. Something like this. Again, I don't care too much about the alternate platforms right now because he's not even going to stop at these stations eventually. But when we get commuter trains, I guess we should fix the commuter trains. I think this is looking pretty good. We should only have, like, maybe, is that all the stations? We did Scunthorpe, Stone, I think we just did. The airport was already done. And is this 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, it's 4 on this side. Is it 4 on this side? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay, so I think we're good there. This one's already done. Is that it? I think that's it. I like these bigger maps with low density because you do get the sense of scale, and we actually have room to like build stuff. Like you'd never be able to build this on just a regular large map. Even with low density there, you'd have to play on a map this big. So it is worth it, even though it's a lot of work. I mean, honestly, it was only, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stations? Like 6 stations isn't that much. It's not that many stations. So like building the infrastructure is the hardest part. Is this our mega train? That is definitely our mega train. Lost money. Well, let's see how much money he makes. He does fit in the station, and we have room to make him like a quarter longer if we wanted to, even. Like 500 capacity? 6 million! Wow. That is absurd. 6 million. Has he caught up? He caught up to the guy in front. That's crazy. Oh, are we depleted of resources? Not even close. We're depleted of other resources except gondola. Dude, we have to work in one of these buses. Alright, we'll pick... Let's pick, Gorodsky Autobus. Let's see again, I can't really speak Russian, but I can pronounce their alphabet, which makes me sound cool. And let's see... I really want the, like, trailer bus somewhere. Are we doing it at Horncastle? The Horncastlese people seem like they would want that. Actually, you know, no. You know who would want the trailer bus? You guys know. Scunthorpe. Scunthorpe would definitely be trailer bus kind of people. Hey, listen, you guys are getting upgraded. You guys probably only need 2 of these trailer. Oh, it's so cool. Let's do... kind of like the white one. I don't really know what the difference between these two are. Closed roof or open roof? Duh. Let's do 1 closed, 1 open. And then these 2 other buses we're selling. Alright, Scunthorpe, there you go. Oh. This is cool. A tractor trailer for people. That is a novel idea. I wonder why they don't have these anymore. I guess it's kind of weird to like be treated like cattle. There will be people on it. How many people are waiting here? Good amount. This holds 85. So I think our passenger mod, I don't know how the passenger mod works, where they're like, oh dude, this guy's looking dapper. Look at you, good sir. That guy's definitely in the mafia. That hat. Yeah. Oh. Oh, okay, I see. There's 1 open roof, and there's 1 closed roof. Okay, yeah, that works for me. I don't even remember what I was saying. But, oh, yeah, the passenger mod, I don't know if this holds 85 by default. There must be, like, in the game settings, there must, like, you must set up every potential seat, and then by default, only, like, half the seats can actually be used. So maybe the passenger mod just, like, makes it so you can use all those seats. But, anyhow, I'm getting distracted. Let's actually, I think we're ready for commuter trains, I think. Actually, you know what? I think one thing I did on a previous playthrough I think was a good idea. I had 1 long platforms for the express train. And then I had shorter platforms for the non-express train. So let's do, I think 4. is really as long as we need for the commuter trains. Because all the stations I did were only 4 long on each side. So this is as big as we need. I'll just put a platform there so no one tries to get run over. And then I'm also going to do that on this side. If I can even see what is happening. I can't even see what's happening. What is happening? Is that right? Uh-oh. Platform. Okay, yeah, 5, or you could go to 7. Yeah, 5 or 7. And then on both routes we're going to have express trains, but the express trains come fairly infrequently, so the express trains will share the 2, and then eventually we want to merge all this stuff so that the commuter trains can go to either side and have a shorter platform. I think that'll work. Actually, I do want to... Oh, we have to build it out first. Let's build it out first. Tracks. Something like this. Something like this. Let him be able to walk, I guess. And I'll see, look, it's clashing. We have the new roofs with the even older roofs. But I do like the buildings a lot. That looks ugly. Whatever. Underpass. Let's do this, I guess. Why not? And then let's bulldoze this stuff so that we don't get confused, confuzzled. And I guess it's not the end of the world if that stuff is there, but let's go ahead and put a couple platforms here. And man, the roofs are gonna bother me, but I don't really want to fix this until modern day, so they'll have to deal with it. And so now, okay, great. So we have a couple short platforms for our commuters, a couple long platforms for our what's the word? Express / cross country. And then if I wanted to, I could put buildings here, but I don't want to because the architecture will clash. And oh well, we'll wait till the modern day. So now, oh boy, how are we gonna connect this stuff? Let's figure out where is our big boy? Big boy is at the airport. There's a guy at the airport. Cool. So he's at the airport. We have plenty of time to... Oh. Maybe not edit the right side of the map, but edit the left side of the map. Shh, definitely. How are we going to want to do this? So, like I mentioned earlier, we are going to want the express trains to share this platform. And eventually the commuter trains, they're going to need at least these 4, because there's just going to be a lot more commuter trains. They're going to need at least the 8 platforms. We might even want to do more on like the other sides eventually. But I think starting with 2, 4 for the commuter and then 2 for the express should be fine. And this shorter platform definitely works because this train doesn't need to go all the way down. But I am glad I built this bigger station now. It was an L at the beginning, but we're finally to the point of it being better. And you know what? The blue train is beautiful, but we actually do have another blue train now. We have this guy, which is pretty. Pretty and new. So I don't want to upgrade him right now, but eventually I think that will be the replacement for this guy. It's such a perfect shade of blue. And okay, so once this guy leaves, we're going to need to, these will all have to be connected. It's going to have to be a 4-track. It just will have to be. And the hard part about doing this on play mode is that I do have to kind of wait for trains to get out of the way. So yeah, get out of the way, buddy. And then so this is all going to be one big 4-track section that everywhere connects into and then branches off as necessary. And so let me just give myself plenty of room. Okay, so they're all gonna get mad at me. Again, thankfully, we don't have any trains coming at the moment. Thankfully, this is just a straight shot. Oh. Oh. Okay. And these ones are just gonna bend in. I'm gonna try to make these ones gradual. I guess that's as gradual as I can go. It's kind of weird. Cool, and then these ones will just bleed into those. Then like this. Okay. And then we're going to want to do... how are we going to want to do this? This is confusing. Maybe we just... let's start a... Oh man. How are we going to do this? Let's just give ourselves something to work with. And then... I mean, honestly, it'll be easier to do something like a double slip switch. And that'll be a really big choke point. A really big choke point when we have a bunch of trains. So I don't know if this is a permanent solution, but that will let everyone reach everyone. And now with that, we should be able to branch off into 4. Should be able to branch off like this. So that's conceptually the easiest for me to understand, but it will cause bottlenecks. Then this one will branch off even to his own like platform, or own track entirely. Oh man, dude. I think we just do... Maybe, I mean, they're gonna have to... I mean, dude, it's gonna have to be like a 2-track entrance, exit kind of thing, which isn't really ideal. Not really ideal. But... I don't know, dude. This isn't my best work. I'll have to think about this more. Okay, so we're definitely gonna have to signal this very precariously. And... oh, did the errors go away? The errors went away somehow. I mean, that is what I envisioned in my head. This guy should be a one-way though. Oh boy, we're gonna have to do the same thing to the other station. If we do a... like this, we have him stop here. I don't think that'll hurt anything. And then coming out, the train will have to pass this signal before these ones get the green light. I think that works. I mean, this is what I picture in my head, but again, we're going to get a big bottleneck. I'll have to think of ways to do this more efficiently. But yeah, so the green train... well, I mean, you have to kind of distinguish between green train. For now, it's the express train, so we want it going to the big ones, but then we build a commuter line. The commuter's going to want to be smaller, so maybe we do artery. That's a fine default. Let's have them go to not the middle ones, but anywhere else. And then green, you're going to want to... so this eventually will be the commuter train. I mean, that's fine for now. Alright, let's do this the other side real quick, and then we can actually like separate the commuter and the express lines. Where are we? Over here. So again, we're gonna want to 4-track everything eventually, but that day is not today. Right now we just need to get a proof of concept working. So let us just give us a wide berth to work with. It's connected in right, yep. And then, I mean, honestly, there's... no, I don't want to deal with it right now. Let's just do this. I Yes, that's good. That'll have to be good. That's good. What? And then we just bleed it in right here. What is going on? I think that's good. And then I'm just going to do the gradual slip method here. And then something like that's fine. And so that was easier. This one will be conceptually easier to 4-track because that actually doesn't even connect to the other side of the map right now. But for at the moment, this is good. So I think we can make this is going to be the commuter train. Passenger rail. So let's add a commuter train here now to keep the demand. And then we'll switch this guy over. So I'm gonna add the commuter train. Maybe right next to the airport. Which way do we want him going? I mean, this doesn't matter too much. I just don't want him in the exact same spot. So let's do the... Honestly, maybe we do the depot over here. And then I'm going to leave a little bit of room for the 4-tracking. No, we can just bulldoze this. It's fine. Something like this. And then something like that is fine. I think I've been bulldozing all my signals, so we should re-signal. We definitely have to re-signal this stuff. You can stop through here. And then all these guys are going to want to... They'll be able to go both directions. Oh my gosh. Everyone's going to pull up to the front line like the start of a race and get ready to go. Okay. Okay, honestly, I'm not even going to bother. Okay, fine. Okay, so let's buy a commuter train. Again, it's just a commuter train. That is beautiful. Do we have any? We do have diesel, we do have electric. But yeah, no, I think at this point steam train still reigns. We don't have to worry about money too much, but I love the Flying Scotsman. This seems like an express train, not a commuter train. So let's do that. That's going to be a nice commuter train. And then we only need... how fast does this go? 120? It's a fast commuter train. Looking like it's going to be this one. Oh, this one goes exactly 120. So I guess this one. Let's just start with 3. Let's start with 4. Why not? We have money. So let's do... So let's connect him to the line... Hadla line. Hadlia? Hadla? I don't know, you guys tell me. So, alright, we have a commuter in here now. And we want... These don't need to be as long as they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, bam. Cool. And then these ones can be bulldozed as well. Just for like a looks kind of thing, and then we can add buildings if we want to. Okay. Let's add some passenger platforms so the train doesn't like hurt anything or run off the tracks. Even though I know that can't happen, but like, just pretend, use your imagination. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a little dead stop right here. And add some roofs and underpasses. This one is built with the like 1920s architecture. Is this 1920s or 1930s or something? And I mean, this one's pretty much underpass already. So now we just need to assign proper platforms because this guy's not going to the right platform. this will be the commuter line. This will be the commuter line. I guess we can let him take his 50 passengers and move on his way. But eventually, these two side platforms are going to be the commuter, and then we'll make another line for the express. In good time, I guess. But let's let that guy get out of the way. And we don't have deliveries here. No, it's too far away, dude. I don't feel strongly about building a cargo platform right now. Again, cargo is cool because it makes us money, but it also takes a while to set up all the truck stations, and I feel like I'm burnt out of that. I don't know if we'll... Oh, dude, this is a lot of industries, but yeah, I mean, we don't need the money either. 300 million. So, alright, that guy's leaving. Let us do the alternate platforms appropriately. So this is the commuter line. Let's see. Hadley. Default to 6. And then you could do 1, 2. You could do those guys. So that is correct. On the other side of things, I think it's already correct. Actually, no, it's not. Because the big boy was here. So let's do Ottery. You'll default to the other side. And then do something like this. And then that leaves us room. Yep, that's what I want. And that leaves us room to make a new line that'll be express. Here. He's only going to stop at the airport. And then back here. And then back at the airport. And then go home. And so he's going to go to the center ones. 3 by default. But you could also go to 4. And then at the airport, we'll make sure he's on the big platforms, which he is not at the moment. He's going to want to be number 3. And we do not want an alternate platform in because that is the big one made just for him. And then Hadley. You're going to want to go to that by default, but you could also use this one. And again, it's going to be the same for the other side of the map when we connect the other side of the map. But on the way back, is he doing the big one? He's doing the big one. Commuter will have to be, let's see, airport. You're going to want to use 4 and just 4. And then same thing on the way back, you're going to want to use just a smaller one. And I think that is... I think that's good. Question mark? Yeah, so okay, the pink one has a long line for the express train on both sides, and then the green one, which is the commuter, has a short one. Yeah, dude, that's looking good. So now let us, with all that good, Union Pacific, where are you, buddy? You're getting moved, dude. You're getting moved to... Where are you getting moved to? He's getting moved to... All these passengers are gonna just disappear into thin air, but it's fine. So let us name the line. This is gonna be PR Express. Ottery to Hadley. I really have to get the hardest to pronounce word as my like main terminus station, but okay. You're getting moved, big guy. You don't need to do any of these partial platform things anymore. Honestly, it's a good time to move him over too. So let's move him over to PR Express. Yeah, while he only had 10 people on him, that was actually really good timing. And are we in business? I think we're in business. Let's let it run for a little while to watch, but I think we're in business. We have the commuter here, which we can easily add to, and we have the express. Which, what color do we want the express? I don't know, maybe if we... I mean, pink isn't bad. I feel like the muted colors we've used for cargo already. So it kind of limits us to bright colors, which honestly these are bright colors right now. But I'm feeling yellow. Yellow for the Union Pacific. I feel like that works. The Union Pacific big boy is already yellow. I think that went basically as smooth as possible. It'll take some time for demand to be generated for this train, but I mean, that's pretty good. Like these cars up here are like first class cars. They have some lunch cars and then just like the plebs in the back. And honestly, I think everything is going... Is this our big train? That is our big train. No, it's not. But yeah, now we're at the point where we can sit back and enjoy a little bit. I'd like to make sure this works with the airport just for fun, and then we can probably call this episode. But is that not the prettiest train you've ever seen? Beautiful. I guess when the Alco comes out, that like red Santa Fe train, that will also be really pretty. But for now, this one's pretty nice. Almost 1940. Wow, that's crazy. Stone. Is there anyone? Oh yeah, so the train should just rip through here. And then we should eventually pass the commuter train. Oh, commuter train. So commuter train is doing exactly what we want him to. He's flying by the long platform, going to his dedicated little tiny baby platform. I think he should be short enough to fit on that baby platform, baby in air quotes. And whoa! Okay, we gotta add some capacity here. 20 people there too? Wow, okay, let's bump up the trains. Oh yeah, plenty of room. This guy could be a lot bigger if he needs to. So let's just buy some more planes, I guess. Planes that we have. Dude, that train is beautiful. Instead of replacing this one, I'm just gonna add a plane. Passenger plane. Because we do have 20 people. And let's add a cargo plane as well. Carries 8 cargo. That's a nice tram. I mean, this one is just better. We need like a couple, dude. Cargo plane. And this guy's taking off. 83 people. Is there anyone in line for this one? No. But, wow, dude. Oh, they're just chilling on the ground. It's really? People had to just wait around on the tarmac? That seems kind of dangerous. Really how it worked? Oh yeah! Yeah! That is a cramped plane. Cool. This is going so well. A bunch of planes waiting to take off. Nice. 1940, so World War II would be underway, IRL. I don't know if we're worrying about that in this game, but yeah, that's happening. Where's Union Pacific? Where is he? Oh, I just missed him, okay. Oh dude, that train's flying! This guy? 120? Nice. Okay, I just want to see him go to here. Then I think we'll probably end it. But yeah, everything's going really well. Is this still flowing? That's still flowing. Okay. Everything. Have the deliveries made any money? A couple deliveries. So the deliveries have been worked through the system. I mean, they're queued. Do you have any? Horncastle. Oh yeah, dude, Horncastle has a bunch. Stone deliveries has 1. I think we have to... I mean, there's a bunch of break here, dude. We gotta get a couple more vehicles. Stone eventually will want more vehicles. I guess they don't have them on yet. What is Stone demanding? Stone's demanding tools and machines. Whereas Horncastle's demanding bricks, which we have a ton of, and consumer goods. But okay. Well, guys, this is working really well. Dude. Beautiful. Planes coming and going. This is perfect. And they're just like out in the middle of nowhere, so like it's not going to affect city growth at all. Maybe a little bit Horncastle, like way in the distant future, but it's basically as good as we can get. 2 people. I'm still wondering where those guys are spawning from, because the train hasn't dropped anyone off. Is there anyone that's going to be dropped off now? And eventually when we connect all the side islands, the airport will be like, I think people will actually want to use the airport. So, dude, that's a lot of stuff. Maybe we could do a couple of the other planes just for fun. Even though this one's kind of funky. Let's try it. Cargo plane. Did anyone get off? One person got off. Okay, I mean, better than nothing. Oh, weird. This is like a World War I era thing. I think the Junkers, that type of plane is going to be much better. This is like, dude, this is too old. We're in the 1940s now. We gotta replace this. It's just so much better in every way. That'll greatly help the cities on the islands, though. And we have some food here, too. Nice. So I think... Oh, I didn't even... Wow, honestly, I wasn't even paying attention. This guy stopped in the right place, right? And that side of the platform is way too big for him, but that just means we can make the express train as big as we want, which is nice. So is there any... Oh, weird. There's like no demand. Did I crush demand by switching the lines around? I don't think so. Did I? Kind of want to replace these. Ooh, that. Let's replace him with this guy. Cool. Okay, great. I think that'll probably do it for this one, guys. Maybe in the next episode we can connect some more islands by the airport. But as for now, I mean, we still do have demand over here. No one's really interested in the express train yet, though. But that'll ramp up. Oh, we're starting to get skyscrapers. This is going well, guys. It's going well. If you made it this far, thanks again for watching. And yeah, join me in the next one where we'll probably expand the airport. But we'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed and have a good one.